Hi everyone, today I'm going to show you how to burp your Tektro hydraulic brake system. First of all, you need to get the right tools. In this case, it is a funnel to hold on to the mineral oil. Obviously the mineral oil, you need to get yourself an adapter, which is specific for the Tektro bleed port, and you need to get yourself a rag. And then of course, you need to get yourself the right tool to remove your bleed port, which is what we're going to do now. So this is a Torx bit. Sometimes they are hexes, but just make sure you get the right one, otherwise that'll be disastrous. Okay, we're going to chuck the bleed port screw in here. There we go, not too tightly, but just enough that it bites and is going to be watertight. We then pop on the funnel on top, and then with the funnel we're going to fill it with your hydraulic fluid. And with the hydraulic fluid, just make sure that you're essentially just covering the bottom of the port, just so that there's no opportunity for air to go into the system. Okay, so now we've done that, we are going to burp the system, and it essentially is just squeezing your brake lever. And you're probably thinking, what the hell is that doing? Well, let me bring this up and in and let's move this around a little bit as well, just to make you really seasick. Okay, now we're looking down here. Hopefully at this amazing angle you can see some bubbles coming out of the system. Let's see how we get on. There we go. There we go. There's some bubbles coming out. Now what happens is, over time, air gets its way into the system, and when air gets in the way, fluid can't get in the way. One of the biggest reasons for this is when your brake pads start wearing low, which is exactly the case with this bike. And then it means the brake pads move closer to the disc and allow air to replace the gap or fill in the gap. So that's what happens. Anyway, these bubbles obviously work with gravity, and they slowly travel and make their way up to the brake lever, which is why we're squeezing just off camera, pumping backwards and forwards. Now, that's as much as is going to come out at the minute. The next thing you need to do is to be flicking the brake hose all the way down to the caliper. In this case, it's the front brake, so we're going to be flicking the caliper down near the wheel end. I know I'm going to be out of focus, but you can see, hopefully on the back of my board head, we're going to be flicking this just down here while pumping as well. Off camera you can probably hear the noise of me pumping the brake lever, and then we're also going to be just moving this hose down like this, so any opportunity for bubbles to get trapped and caught up are being extinguished. And there may well have been a couple of bubbles popping out while I had my head down by the front wheel, but there we go, just a bit more flicking. You can also lean the bike one way or the other, because if you imagine this is horizontal at the moment, so I'm going to lean this away, which is why you don't want to put too much fluid in your reservoir. And then we're going to do a bit more pumping. That's it. And then we're going to return. And in fact, looking at it, there was another bubble that just came out. So we're getting there. Okay, so now we've done this, let's have a look at how much we can put the brake lever in. Okay, I should have probably shown you before and after, but that is a substantial difference. Before, the lever was almost touching the grips, and yeah, you can see quite clearly on camera that has made a tremendous difference. So a few bubbles have come out. There's another one, and job's a good one. Now I'm going to keep doing this actually once I've finished the video. You could probably do this for about 10-15 minutes if you've got nothing else to do, or until your fingers get sore. But for every bubble that comes out, you are essentially toughening up the system. And what's happening is, because you've got fluid here, the fluid is slowly dropping in place of the bubbles, which is why you must keep your fluid topped up. If your fluid isn't topped up enough and leaves an opportunity for air to get back in the system, you're back to square one. But you are job done. That is how you burp your Tektro hydraulic brake system. Now it's a case of just blocking this off, removing the reservoir, putting everything back together, and enjoying your bike ride. Just don't lose your teeth with these really sharp brakes. Get used to it. Enjoy. Remember to like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.